On the midnight of 4th November 2021, torches were lit at the courtyard of SPITON KHARAKOR to mark the onset of the KHASI New Year on the following day of 5th November 2021. The man behind the idea of a formal celebration of the KHASI New Year, SPITON KHARAKOR, narrated the discussion during the death anniversary of his late friend NISHAN WAHLANG, where HERMAN NONGRUM disclosed his encounter with the deceased, where they ultimately resolved to take an oath for the acknowledgement of secular and divine conscience, or TIPBRIEW in KHASI parlance, at every dawn of a new day in a year. Thereafter, KHARAKOR conducted research and discovered the process of the KHASI ethnic system or seasons and the beginning of a new day each year. RITI-ACADEMY was entrusted with the task of compiling and publishing the ethnic calendar based on the lunar cycle of moon phases, which is the usual calculation of the rural people through the agrarian method. During the celebration, both KHARAKOR and NONGRUM shared their experiences, where the convergence of ideas emerged for a befitting observation of the KHASI New Year Day, which falls on the occasion of moonrise on 4th November 2021. The annual cycle will conclude on the 23rd of November 2022, which coincides with the 5th death anniversary of NISHAN WAHLANG, to which more thoughts are delved into for a solemn celebration. Consequently, care is being taken to coordinate the KHASI lunar calendar with the conventional Gregorian calendar for universal purposes. In this regard, the gathering proposed a core committee of resourceful stakeholders for a meaningful celebration in the future.
So I remember in my boyhood days, because our village, ancestral village, was at LUNAR. So every year we used to go to after this final some December, we used to go to LUNAR. So when we see these old people just sitting there, so he asked about the month. When I go in the month of January, he told that now it's the third month. Sometimes when I go in the September or December, it's second month. Means that September, November was the first month, or lastly, or likely the last part of October was the New Year Day. But this, in this part of the world, you have 4 seasons in a year. We have winter, or we have autumn, winter, rainy day, summer, but
monsoon, summer,
spring. The spring season is the best period in this, so I thought that was correct. In the meantime, I think about how to get about the KHASI New Year Day, when to start. Was the cycle. The cycle of, I find that it is a scientific way, the cycle of we people, we were born after 280 days, 10 months. That means when we eat one, means 28 days. So that we born after 280 days. So I conclude that the old saying, the old men from LUNAR, they are correct to see the second one and the first one. And they used also to show the seed in the garden. You look to the moon, whether it's full moon or a new moon, they calculate. So they have got their own calendar. So now they try to reinvent what our fathers find.
It is a turning point for the KHASI community in a way, because all this while the entire community from the ancient times, they have been celebrating and not celebrating, they have been observing whatever activities that is prevailing in the society, and according to their rural calculation based on the lunar. As it stands now, it is an evolving process, because ideas have come about. So as what we have discussed at this moment today, on this auspicious day, that we need to have a core group, a committee that that different like-minded people would come about and give some idea, and we're looking forward. As for RITI-ACADEMY is concerned, we just follow what is being laid, the footprint by the main initiator, Mama Herman and Mama SPITON KHARAKOR, which is a kind of a tribute to their dear friend, which happened to be our father. Yeah. And we are looking forward that not only for the holiday, for whatever support that we can derive out of the government and any other sources also. Yeah.